This week on GamePron News, Call of Duty Black Ops was released and promptly broke a first-day sales record set by the last Call of Duty game, Modern Warfare 2. We also learned that block dropper Tetris is quite an effective treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder, De Blob 2 is officially revealed, Battlefield returns to our screens, Nintendo's trademark case is on like Donkey Kong, and Team Bondi's LA Noire edges out of the vaporware category with an awfully impressive debut trailer. Hi, I'm Jessica Citizen. Nobody was really surprised at the news that Call of Duty Black Ops has already been crowned the biggest entertainment launch ever, selling an estimated $360 million worth of games in the first 24 hours of its release. That's 5.6 million copies in North America and the United Kingdom alone. The number is largely thanks to the more than 12,000 midnight openings held all over the globe, with major launches all over the place. Activision has revealed that when it comes to day one sell-through, their new baby has raced an estimated $50 million ahead of last year's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, easily snatching the record and convincingly trumping all other forms of entertainment, including box office movie openings and major album releases. It hasn't all been smooth sailing for the game's release though. Last weekend, just a few days before the official launch, two men stormed into a video game store and, brandishing semi-automatic weapons, stole cash, consoles and more than 100 copies of the game. Police have suggested that the armed robbers were also responsible for a recent hold-up at one of the store's other local branches and have asked residents to be vigilant and report anyone who might have had the game early or anyone who might have tried to sell it under unusual circumstances. Tetris is known to rewire the brain to make it more efficient, so it's only appropriate that it was the feature of a new study at Oxford University. The study revealed that the block dropper may also be quite effective at treating post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. The study showed that Tetris may be unique in its therapeutic abilities due to the game's visual puzzles and the fact it requires constant attention to play. PTSD sufferers experience recurring and intrusive thoughts of traumatic events as part of their disorder, and playing Tetris seems to offer a level of protection against the flashbacks, possibly by distracting the brain or even short-circuiting the way that the upsetting memories are stored. Don't go to your doctor expecting video game prescription too quickly though. Further testing and study is required, but the initial results are very positive. Also very positive is the reaction to THQ announcing the impending release of De Blob 2 from Aussie developers Blue Tongue. While that would be exciting enough as it is, it gets better with the revelation that the fight against colourless oppression is coming to the PS3 and Xbox 360 in glorious high-def 3D. Comrade Black has returned in disguise as Papa Blanc, and he's rigging the Prisma City elections and setting up a brainwashing cult to fight the war on colour. This time around, Blob has a sassy robot sidekick, Pinky, and together they can navigate their way through the huge maps of Prisma City, through biodomes, factories and underground bunkers when the game is launched next February. And yes, we've been told that De Blob 2 will support the PlayStation Move, so prepare to get your motion sensor on. Just make sure you wear your clothes while you're playing. Microsoft's Kinect launched recently to great acclaim, but it didn't take long for people to start experiencing issues. The hardware itself worked perfectly, with everybody fascinated at the thousands of infrared lights the gadget throws around the room. But no, the problems came more from the users themselves. Televisions were smashed, children were elbowed, and a poster on the Dance Central forums discovered the hard way that the new peripheral takes photographs while you're playing. It's a great feature when you're trying to show off some spectacular moves, but maybe not the best thing when you're doing a bit of naked gaming. Before you rush off and start searching the internet, the photos are not uploaded anywhere and can be deleted easily from your 360. But unless you want images of you moonwalking in your birthday suit, it might be a nice idea to keep your pants on in front of your console. The Battlefield franchise announced its return this week, but it was not the Battlefield 3 we'd all been hoping for. Battlefield Play for Free lives up to its name, a new free-to-play entry that will sit alongside Battlefield Heroes. It's not a carbon copy though. Battlefield Play for Free promises photoreal characters, environments, weapons and maps, which will take the genre to the next level. It's sort of a blend of Battlefield 2 and Battlefield Bad Company 2 and should all go live around March or April next year. The closed beta kicks off much sooner however, so if you're interested, head over to their website and sign up. Rock Band creators Harmonix are up for sale, with parent company Viacom announcing the unit is unprofitable despite collecting significant third-party royalties from the Guitar Hero franchise. This signals Viacom bowing gracefully out of the games industry, deciding to focus instead on what they do best: television. The company is apparently already in talks with several potential buyers, with the rumour mill focusing mainly on Activision, EA and Warner Brothers. In what is either a gutsy move or a decently big PR stunt, Nintendo have announced their intention to trademark the phrase "It's on like Donkey Kong." They explained that over the years, the phrase has been used in popular music, television and film, which points to Donkey Kong's status as an enduring pop culture icon and video game superstar. That may be their downfall though. With such widespread usage, do Nintendo really have a chance to get their trademark approved? The phrase is not an official slogan and merely references one of their characters. But when it's a character who's about to make a big comeback when Donkey Kong Country Returns hits the Wii later this month, people do tend to pay more attention. And finally, with Duke Nukem Forever sneaking into the real world, all eyes have been on Rockstar's long overdue crime thriller L.A. Noire. The game was first announced 6 years ago and we hadn't heard much since. Could this be the title to accept the Duke's crown? Apparently not, with Team Bondi pooling their resources and releasing one very awesome trailer this week, revealing just what they've been working on and announcing that it will be on shelf in the first half of next year.
What have we got?
2 stiffs, overdosed. The victim was dead before the car hit him.
Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
They've given us just over a minute of footage, all of it taken directly from the game itself, and it's a pretty special thing. The game does get awfully close to the uncanny valley thanks to some groundbreaking performance capture technology. It's a huge step up from traditional mocap techniques. Every subtle nuance of an actor's face is recorded and, in fact, plays a large part in the final game. It'll be up to you to scrutinise characters and figure out who is telling the truth in this dark, violent detective thriller. Till next week, I'm Jessica Citizen and this is GamePron News.